Hi there, students. The middle of nowhere. This is a phrase I personally use quite a lot. It's an idiom. It's saying that somewhere is very remote. Very often this is rather disapproving as well. So, to get my order, I had to drive to the middle of nowhere to pick it up. Yeah, he lives in a house in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so this is somewhere that's a long way from towns, from cities. This is a place where very few people live. Yeah, it's distant. Yeah, it's a long way from the center. It's an extremely remote place. It's isolated. Yeah, have you ever run out of petrol in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, I was in the middle of nowhere, so I was in rather a lot of trouble. Yeah, so it's isolated, it's insignificant, it's got no wonderful features. Yeah, it's got nothing to make it memorable. Okay, so yeah, a house in the middle of nowhere. I think it's quite nice to live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you're not bothered by people, you're not bothered by neighbours. Yeah, it's out in the countryside, a long way from the nearest town. Yeah, they used to live in London, but now they live in the middle of nowhere. I had to drive into the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Well, this restaurant it's a very nice restaurant, but it's in the middle of nowhere, so it's going to take you quite a while to get there. Okay, so in the middle of nowhere. The Americans use this phrase in the boondocks or in the boonies, a very remote place. You might also say in the sticks, which is out in the countryside. You could live in the smoke in the city, or in the sticks in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, some backwater, some place where nothing very often happens. The back of beyond. Yeah, I had to go to the back of beyond in order to find the place. Okay, very often with both of these phrases, I'm thinking of the back of beyond. I might say the arse end of nowhere, the arse end, the bottom end of nowhere, or the arse end of beyond. Yeah, so this is just some godforsaken place that's isolated, far flung, and miles from anywhere. It's a very out of the way place. Yeah, very much off the beaten track. Okay, so the middle of nowhere. Yeah, when was the last time you had to go to the middle of nowhere? I think also this phrase, the middle of nowhere, it's saying that this place is very nondescript. It doesn't have any interesting defining characteristics, and yeah, there's nothing interesting. There's nobody lives there. Notice this, we use it with the, in the middle of nowhere, or to the middle of nowhere. Okay, it just says in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so it's a long way away, and I think this noun is only singular as well. So I don't know why they placed this business in the middle of nowhere. Probably because the land was so cheap. Okay, so in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so notice that this is quite an informal phrase. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to give it 3.5 informality. Use it in an informal conversation. You might use it jokingly in a semi-formal conversation, but I think I might well say a long way from anywhere. Yeah, a long way from anywhere. Okay, so in the middle of nowhere. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now, in the middle of nowhere.